Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of The Collector, and hey, thanks for watching. And today, let's take a look at my top 10 favorite characters of Dragon Ball GT. And no, Dragon Ball GT is not my favorite series. I would say that number one goes to the first Dragon Ball, because it had something special about it. It had such a adventurous look about it, instead of being concerned with only power levels. And don't get me wrong, I won't say that Dragon Ball GT is better than Dragon Ball Z, because Dragon Ball Z had a lot of emotional development in there, and with that, even though it was not a journey like Dragon Ball, it still was one of my favorites. So I would say, yeah, Dragon Ball Z, and then Dragon Ball GT. But Dragon Ball GT came into my life at the point where I actually needed it emotionally, and it's a ride, I'll tell you that. It kind of like brings you back to that emotional ride that Dragon Ball had when there was this adventurous type about it. It goes into the baby saga, which goes in all the crazy power levels and with the Super Saiyan 4 and everything, and I have to say I love that. The series as a whole is quite hated because the action is everywhere. Toei Animation just wanted to capitalize on the success of Dragon Ball, not wanting it to just let it drown down the river. So they decided, yeah, we're gonna make a new continuation to Dragon Ball Z. And they did it. So it doesn't have Akira Toriyama back into it, but I will say it's still a ride. But yeah, let's see top 10 characters from Dragon Ball GT. And at number 10 we have Goten, and even though he doesn't have a lot of important aspects in this series, I had to include him here. Goten is not interested in training anymore. Even though he's a Super Saiyan and he's very powerful, his life became more of a womanizer, and he's quite interested in dating more than training. He is though present throughout the series, like when he got infected by Baby and had to go and fight his brother and the rest of the guys, and so on. And at number 9 we have Pan, the daughter of Gohan and at the same time the granddaughter of Goku. Pan has a major role in the first part of the series. She wasn't supposed to be on the crew that goes and finds the Dragon Ball, but she snuck on the board of the ship, and then there she was, together with Goku and Trunks, traveling the galaxy. Pan has important roles here, like when she saves Goku from baby Osaru, or when she helps Goku to transform from a giant ape to a Super Saiyan 4. She doesn't have a better place on my list because I'll have to say I'm a sucker for power level, and her power level is quite low. Pan is a dear character, and she gets number 9 on my list. And like Goten, Trunks didn't train as much, and now he is the director of the company. He has a life quite relaxed and eventful free. That's until he has to go with Goku in the search for the Dragon Balls. We have here the opportunity to get to know Trunks better. He's a very smart character, and we will see throughout the series his keen sense of observation, like when he realized that not General Rildo is the big baddie and that Baby is something that needs to be taken care of fast and prompt. We also see him later on when he gives his power to Goku together with other guys to re-energize him. And the first bad guy on my list is Super Android 17. And I have to say, I really like Android 17 when I saw Dragon Ball Z. And seeing that he never actually got a big part in there, like, made me sad. And I know Super Android 17 is not the same as 17, but the essence is there. And seeing that he got a big part in this series made me quite happy. Dr. Gero and Dr. Mew make an alliance in Hell and build another 17 clone, and they use him somehow to create a link between clone 17 and the actual 17 from Earth to create a rift between Hell and Earth. The two fuse together, and thus Super Android 17 is born, which is strong enough to hold his own bout with Goku in SSG 4. and Oob gets the 6th place. Even though his character doesn't have a big role in this series, Oob remains one of those characters that kind of intrigues me. At the end of Dragon Ball Z, Goku, when killing Buu with the Spirit Bomb, made a wish, and maybe the dragon or the universe kind of like listened to him, and now Buu reincarnated into someone good. That being Oob. Oob is strong. He left with Goku at the end of Dragon Ball Z and then trained for 10 years. Now he shows up in a critical point to fight Baby. And even though Oob is strong and he keeps his own against Baby, he shines when big fat Pink Buu gives his life force away and fuses with Oob to create Super Oob. And the next character is Baby, which is a parasite android made from the gene of the Tuffle race, which were sharing planet Vegeta with the Saiyans. We learn that Baby has a personal vendetta against the Saiyans because they destroyed the Tuffle race. When the Tuffle realized that the fight with the Saiyans is lost, they put their own DNA and created this parasite and released it into the universe. Baby is a great character, and I love how once he gets to the Earth, he jumps from character to character and builds up his power until he gets to the strongest one, that's Vegeta. And Omega Shenron is the strongest character in this series. He's created from the Dragon Ball with 1 star. Each bad dragon are created from a specific wish, and he is created by the wish that Mr. Popo did to bring back to life the population of Namek after they were killed by Freezer. These shadow dragons born out of the Dragon Balls are more powerful in accordance to the stars on the Dragon Ball, 7 being the weakest, 1 being the strongest. He fights Goku in Super Saiyan 4 and it looks like they're kind of evenly matched. That's until Shin Shenron absorbs the rest of the Dragon Balls and becomes Omega Shenron. Then he is strong enough to actually toy with Goku and Vegeta both in Super Saiyan 4. And yeah, Vegeta has just number 3 on my list. And you'll probably think, why isn't he a number 1 or a number 2? Because he is such a great character. The reason is that if I was to put him on number 1 or 2 in Dragon Ball Z, that would be because in Dragon Ball Z he had such an enormous emotional implication. In Dragon Ball GT, his emotional implication is mostly when he is absorbed by Baby, or I'd rather say controlled by Baby, and those moments I can't accredit to Vegeta. I will have to give those to Baby, but Vegeta is a main and important character, so he gets number 3. And this character only appears very little in the series, just in the last few episodes, but it's so memorable because of his supremacy. Gogeta officially doesn't appear anywhere in Dragon Ball Z as a series. He only appears in a movie, and later in the latest movie with Broly. He's a character that's so overpowered that he is only used when nothing else is working. And Goku gets number 1 because I have the feeling that Dragon Ball GT is a series about him. And I know Pan has a huge role in this series as well, and they use her as a kind of a transition between the old generation and the new generation, but Goku still shines throughout the series, and that's still available throughout all the 4 parts of Dragon Ball GT. Goku was and will remain a personified goodness. His pure heart will always take him on grandiose adventure and us along with him. We see Goku in the ending of Dragon Ball GT living with a dragon and Dragon Ball being absorbed into him. There's a lot of speculation of what happened at the end there, but I would say that Goku becomes kind of a god outside of time, something more like an angel, because we know that concept exists now because of Dragon Ball Super. What truly happens though it's a mystery. What is sure is that his presence will be felt forever. Okay, and that was it for my top 10 Dragon Ball GT characters. But that was it for today. I hope you liked it. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe or at least share it with a friend.